What we're doing here is creating a steep bank to dig into. Now normally you'd look for just that sort of location, but unfortunately because of the high avalanche risk we're going to have to dig it out like this. Well, one tool that really makes it easier is a saw. It can be an ordinary wood cutting saw like this or a special snow saw either, because when you cut blocks you move vast amounts of snow for far less effort, which means you save energy to keep you warm in your snow hole. Like that. Well, now we've created a face, we can start to construct our snow hole. One advantage, mind you, of digging this hole is we're already out of the wind and gaining some shelter. Now, the type of shelter we're going to build is quite a classic snow cave. It has a T shape. So first I have to dig out a column here, which will become like a corridor into the snowbank. And on either side, the top of the T will form two sleeping platforms which go into the hillside. And again, although you can dig this all out with a shovel, it's one of those jobs where a saw cuts the work to a third. Now you may be wondering how I'm going to get this block out, but actually you can do most of the work with a saw by cutting wedges.
They could get quite into this, couldn't
The roof needs to be curved and as smooth as possible so that you don't get dripping off of any little peaks, making you wet and cold.
they? Time for the door, eh?
Yeah, we'll make the vent hole first.
Smooth it off.
Well, we've virtually completed the snow cave now. At this stage, you're already getting the benefit of the shelter because we're well out of the wind and the snow. We've created two sleeping platforms like this here, and this gap in between isn't just to help us get in and out, it's also to collect cold air. It's called a cold well or a cold sink. So the warmth is here, the cold sinks down, and we sleep more comfortably. One of the most important features is this, the air vent. Whenever you're in one of these snow caves, snow shelters, they're virtually airtight and carbon monoxide builds up, which is toxic. So you've always got to have an air vent, and to make sure that stays clear and working, we need to be able to clean it from inside in case snow accumulates outside.
Oh, Top Gun.
A candle gives a little warmth, and a flickering flame can be a useful warning that there may not be enough oxygen. Although these shelters shrink a little every day, climbers can sit out storms in them in relative comfort for days until the weather clears and they're able to move on.